I've been really struggling a lot because I left my safe nursing job um to start my own spiritual business. And then I've been really depressed because I lost my sister in October. So I've been having a hard time starting my business. And I've just been focusing on like me being a failure because I haven't started my business yet. And I'm not really sure what to do. I've been trying to focus on self-care and meditating and just going to therapy and live a more spiritual life, but I'm not really sure how to get through this.
The beginning is always a good place to start. And so we will start at the beginning here. Let us first discuss your sister's transition, and let us discuss what you believe the reasons for your depression are regarding her transition back into non-physical. We will begin there. Why do you think that you are depressed regarding your sister's transition?
I know she's with me, but it just doesn't feel the same. And I recently got married a couple weeks after she passed away, and I really wanted her to be there in the physical realm, but unfortunately, she wasn't. So,
And so is there some level of acknowledgement then that because you cannot see her in the way you did in the past with your human eyes, then her presence is somehow not as meaningful?
yes, in a way, yeah.
And let us look a little bit further into why that is for you.
Okay.
Because if we can alter your perspective regarding your sister's transition, then energetically you will be more able to receive the energy of her communication in your daily life. You will be more able to perceive the communication exchange between you and her in this life.
Yeah.
And you will not miss her as much. The communications will be delightful to you. And then the reasons for your feelings regarding her transition will also be altered. You are wishing to begin a business to offer your services, the benefit of your enlightenment in service to others.
Yes.
And it is natural then to understand why it has not begun yet.
Yeah.
For you must first address the issue of your sister's transition. For as I have said, everything is energy. Every thought you have has an energetic frequency. Every belief system you hold transmits and emits an energy signature. And so the energy levels, the energy translations of your thoughts now that you are emitting do not lend to creation. Creating a business is like anything else. It's whether you want to be a mother, you create a life. Whether you want to be a lover, you create a relationship. Creating is the energy, the process of creating utilizes the energy that you are, meaning all that is shares this energy with you at all times. You have termed this energy unconditional love. For indeed, there is no condition that exists that can disconnect you from this energy, which is why, in your terms, it is unconditional, which means you already contain the ability to wield this power. Again, the same power that has created all of the universes, indeed has created everything. You already house this power within your structure. It is for you to utilize at your will. The energy, however, of your thoughts regarding your sister's transition is impeding your ability to wield it effectively. It is impeding your ability to receive the clarity from within, from yourself, that you could easily start this business, just as Michelle could easily have solved her technology challenges today. You see, every solution to every problem lies within you. Every answer to every question is within you. Your agenda here then is to harmonize your thoughts that will allow this energy to come forth. Your thoughts about being a failure for not having started your business are not loving thoughts. They are not thoughts that you would tell a friend. If a friend was struggling to start her business, you would not call her on the phone and tell her she was a failure for not having done so, would you?
No.
Why would you not do that? Because it is cruel. It is unkind. And so we must reconstruct the thoughts that you are telling yourself about not having yet started your business so that you can be kinder to you. The kindness, this level of love that you are going to extend to yourself is the path for your healing here. First, be kind to you. And you can say thoughts like these. I have not yet started my business, but that is perfectly acceptable because there are other things right now that I would like to work on, that I would like to focus my thoughts towards. I would like to alter my energy because I know that when I alter my energy, I become more cooperative within, that the more creative aspects of myself come forward. So I'm not going to worry about this business that I haven't started just yet, because that is coming and I know that I've already created it. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to realign my thoughts so that energetically I can come into harmony with the level of peace and satisfaction and love that I can resonate regarding my sister's passing. For I understand that that is the energy that is creating the energetic difficulty that is occurring right now. Do you see how that was a little bit nicer than you calling yourself a failure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't that feel different? It was more forgiving. It was more allowing. It is the words that you would have offered to a friend who was struggling.
And not
And
placing blame.
repeat, please.
I said it's not placing blame on me.
No. Moreover, it is not judging you.
Yes.
And so the understanding then first has to be to release yourself of the thoughts that are placing tentacles around your ability to express yourself creatively here in this life, which is why you came, one of the reasons. And so we will go back to the sister's passing. For you understand, she is not dead. There was not one moment when she transitioned from her physical form into her non-physical form. Her consciousness did not skip a beat. There was never a moment when the mind that you, in terms that you think of it, was not active, not for one moment. Her beingness, her being alive, is as true now as it was before she transitioned out of that body. She is happy to still communicate with you, but the focus here then is to get your thoughts into harmony with the energy that will allow this communication to flow freely. For it will tickle you, it will delight you, it will remind you of her personality. You will feel the energy. Her personality is the same. The personality is the same. And you can feel the energy of that personality if you can remove, let me say this, alter the thoughts that are impeding that. And so the first understanding has to be that she is not dead. She cannot die. You cannot die. And so she is operating in a framework that is outside the usual ways that you perceive relationships through your five senses. But you have an entire other segment. You have an entire body that is you, and I do not mean physical body, you have a construct of aspects of yourself. And you already know this because you are attempting to open a spiritual business. You are clairvoyant naturally, you are telepathic, you are psychic. Every human on this planet is, you see. And so you can allow the other aspects of you to now take over in the communications with your sister that normally you exercised with your eyes, with your ears, and with your mouth. There is another way of communicating that lies inherent in you. The ability to do so is easy if you would believe that. Do you believe that it is easy?
Yes.
Very good. And so then go to the reason why you are depressed regarding her transition, because you cannot see her with your eyes, hear her with your ears, and speak to her with she cannot speak to you with her mouth in a way that your ears can translate. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so because of this, you perceive that she is gone.
Yes.
This is very important because this adjustment to your thoughts about her transition is integral and goes hand in hand with your ability to create a what you call spiritually based business that will be in service to others. Because here is your opportunity. You have a choice point to believe that her transition into non-physical is a bad thing, is a negative thing, or you can choose to believe that her transition into non-physical is only asking you to utilize the other aspects of you to continue the relationship with her. That's a very different thing. Do you feel that?
Yes.
And this is the thought that you need to create in your mind. I know she is no longer here in her physical body, but I also know that she is not dead. How lovely it is that I can use this opportunity with her to develop all of my intuitive abilities, to strengthen how I use them every day. For not only will it enable me to have communication with her, which is going to delight me, but it's going to pre-position me to be more effective as an entrepreneur of a spiritually based practice. This is a good thing. This is what you need to improve even before you launch your business, the ability to deliver them and be in service to others. You have a choice. You can think it's terrible that she's gone, that you cannot see her with your human eyes, and you can focus on that. Or you can decide that her transition is an opportunity for you to learn another way to communicate. And that is all this is. That is all it ever is, you see.